3 of the last 4 years, the Indiana-Ohio State series has been decided by just a mere goal. During that span, Ohio State has captured the last 3 meetings against its Big Ten foe, but Amy Robertson's Hoosiers are certainly out for revenge. IU looks to defend its home turf this time around. The Buckeyes and Hoosiers next. It's one of the more gorgeous campuses in the country, Indiana University, the site of today's conference clash featuring the number 7 ranked Ohio State Buckeyes and the reputable Indiana Hoosiers. Welcome to Bloomington, everyone, with Kara Lentz, Dave Leno on hand. Great to have you with us. Even though this is the second conference matchup for both of these teams, the first one for each of them did not go so well. So how do they regroup today, Kara?
Well, both coaches mentioned that however they come out, they have to come out ready to play and ready to really execute their game plan. And whoever can show up today immediately and keep that momentum going throughout the game will be the one victorious.
Ohio State has many dominant forces on its offensive end. In particular, Aisling Coyle is likely to step up.
Well, she's second in the conference in goals and assists as a defender, which is not very common. But the thing that makes her such a great player, since her freshman year I've been noticing this, is her stick handling skills. Some of the best in the conference, you could even argue that some of the best in the nation. But like I said, as a back, but because she's such a vital role on their corner offensive units, why she's been able to put up big numbers thus far this season.
Like Ohio State, Indiana has a lot of attackers as well. Morgan Fleetwood and company doing great things for Amy Robertson's team. But arguably the biggest storyline coming into this contest is the goalkeeper situation.
Well, Becky Paney was the one who was playing throughout the season, but Alex Mann was just named the starter today for this game. It's a lot riding on that, going up against Ohio State offense that is really dominant. So the way that Alex Mann could come out and play today, and her defense is really going to need to help her out. But if anything happens in regards to injury or anything like that, they do have Paney to come in again and step up for their defensive unit.
It's the 7-3 Ohio State Buckeyes against the 5-3 Indiana Hoosiers. Starting lineups when we return to Bloomington. Halftime here in Bloomington at the IU Field Hockey Field between Indiana and Ohio State. Dave Leno and Kara Lentz with you. And Kara, since it's only the beginning of Big Ten play, we should talk about what these teams will do further on in conference action. And let's start with Michigan and Michigan State. Quite an upset on Friday night as the Wolverines took care of the Spartans.
Well, it's always a great in-state rival game. I can talk about this from playing in that game through experience. No matter what the rankings are or the records are, it's always going to be an exciting game. But it's a surprise and not. I mean, Michigan State has been playing extremely well this season with 1 loss, but Michigan is rolling at the right time in the season, the beginning of conference play. 6-game unbeaten streak. They're playing at home fantastically at Ocker Field. So it's exciting this year because the conference is very much not settled whatsoever.
The Big Ten is certainly well represented in the RPI. Many teams in the top, including Ohio State, Michigan, and Michigan State. There you see Northwestern in the bottom of it as well. That just plays to the parity, Kara.
Absolutely. You know, the Big Ten Conference always prides itself on the competition within the conference, but all the strength of also their strength of schedule out of the conference, especially against the ACC teams beginning of the year, Virginia, Syracuse. And when you start to look at that, come the NCAA post-tournament, or excuse me, the post-tournament season and the NCAA tournament, it's really important to have that strength of schedule. The thing that's also really exciting, Dave, is that the Big Ten tournament this year is going to be a lot riding on that. Winner of that tournament gets an automatic bid going into the NCAA tournament. So because of the unpredictability of this season, it's going to have a lot riding in that tournament.
You know, Kara, another team that's really performing very well, and really to no surprise, is Northwestern, leading the conference in goals with 39. Tracy Fuchs' squad has it going on.
Chelsea Armstrong, I mean, she's leading the conference currently in points and goals. They just need to keep that momentum going into the end of the season. They do have a veteran team compared to years past, but Tracy Fuchs, you know, definitely knows how to bring a team along in the postseason play.
When we return to Bloomington, we'll have the first half highlights between Indiana and Ohio State after this.